Back in this country, President Trump's sweeping economic agenda turning up the pressure on the Federal Reserve. Right now, the Fed is in a difficult situation. Hold steady or raise interest rates amid the current economic uncertainty. CNN's Laura Aguirre reports on what the Fed decided.
Well, he should lower them, and at some point he will.
But Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell is not at that point yet.
Today, the Federal Open Market Committee decided to leave our policy interest rate unchanged.
Powell is going to speak the truth as he sees it about the economy. He's not going to be bullied by Trump.
Ken Rogoff is an economics and public policy professor at Harvard. He says he can see why the Fed is holding rates steady, despite President Donald Trump's aggressive sweeping tariff announcements that have dragged down global trade and rattled the stock market.
The risks of higher unemployment and higher inflation appear to have risen, and we believe that the current stance of monetary policy leaves us well positioned to respond in a timely way to potential economic developments.
Mixed signals that can increase uncertainty with economists and consumers.
I mean, prices are going to go up. The surveys, the confidence, everything looks like it's more than 50% it'll be a recession.
Many are closely watching the Trump administration for any signs of trade deals, especially with China. Later this week, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent and U.S. Trade Representative Jamieson Greer will meet with Chinese officials in Switzerland.
The president always wants the Fed to cut rates. Let's understand this.
President Trump's quest for lower rates has had him muse in the past about moving to replace Powell before the Fed chair's term ends next year, a tone he softened this week.
I'm not, I get to change him very quickly anyway. It's in a very short period of time.
A short period of time that will see many more Federal Reserve meetings and rate decisions. I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.